This is something we still do with every single cricket bat we do and sell on our junior bats. What we do, we put 2 coats of oil on it, we'd hand hammer them, we've got a block that we put them in. The main area is that when you're knocking in, you don't need to hit the main centre part because that's really strong. And pressing has improved because we do press, I didn't move on to it, we do press the bats now with bows into them. So if I go around, this has already got bow put into the blade. So this again creates a whip of the bat and makes them perform better. But we are obviously putting a lot more pressure onto the wood. So when knocking it in, you round these edges off. So at the end of the day, we'd all love to hit it in the middle, but we don't. So we are going to hit the edges. And the reason for doing that is, if you round these edges off, when the ball hits that edge, hopefully it will deflect off and not cause a big crack. Whereas if it's a square edge, obviously it's going to push more into the bat and you will get damages. The amount of players who don't take a knocking in service from it, if they're bought like say Gray Nichols or a Gunner Moore bat from us, if they haven't had it knocked in, they'll come back and all we will do is we'll wrap around that crack and it would actually close it up. Put a little bit of glue into the damage, that'll hold it. And the main other area is it's trying to whack the end of the toes, because this is the hardest part to press as well when pressing, because you don't want to put too much pressure on this end here or you will split the bat. So we would do that, hand hammer it, and then what we do that's different to other people is then we would then repress the bat again. You can't see what's going on underneath if they do stick on. 80% of them do just come off. I'm a big lover and I like to oil the bat. It's oiled, you can see what's going on with it. If somebody's bought a bat from us, we usually say, like, if they're local, come in, 5 minutes, we can glue it, get it glued up. And the biggest thing you should do, if you do get damage on your toes of your cricket bats, either at your school or your parents, or if there's a bat maker near you or some joint or something, get it glued and clamped up straight away. The quicker you do it, the longer the life of your cricket bat will be. If I was to plane it, the wood would come back not quite as white or light as this, but that maybe it's been bleached by sunlight. It could have maybe had 10 to 15 coats of oil on it over its lifetime. It's just really, really old. Yeah. Down. It's a good shoulders. The one good thing my old master used to tell me is I do know how to use a drawer knife. I like the process, pick out the right bit of wood for and then we would go. With handles, we have 2 different types of handles. You can either have a round handle or an oval handle. It fits more into your hand. I actually use a round handle because I like mine quite thin. But it's easy, you can't make a round one back to an oval. So we always start off with oval and then the gentleman or lady wanting the cricket bat will decide what they feel best.
Do you sell your Willow and Arrows at?
Going through grades of willow, we get it from the merchants and it's going to make a great cricket bat. Another bit of wood I can feel like I can start working with, and it doesn't matter how much extra work I put into it, you know what, I've just got to accept it's going to have to be a cheaper cricket bat.
What did you say this was made of?
And the reason was just to try and make bats lighter.
Is that just as flexible as normal?
Yeah.
He's saying that, you know, if it's a slow growing year, they very close together. And he said actually it doesn't make a difference. And even if it's got
See how many.